It's true that many African countries, particularly many African leaders, are wary of being lectured about democracy, about human rights, more so in the contemporary global context, where there are many instances in which the advocacy for respect for international law, for human rights, have not been consistently followed and applied internationally in various parts of the world. And therefore, the expectation is that more of a more autonomous way of going about engagement in relations between the two countries, including in terms of whether it is critical minerals or the geopolitical dimension of things, such as Africa's positioning globally. There is increasing recognition on the part of the continent that this moment actually offers more choices, more options for the continent to not to be boxed into taking sides. So the expectation is that even in the context in which the incoming Trump administration would be, for example, open and public, overt about the strategic competition with China and Russia on the African continent, I don't think that many African leaders and indeed people on the continent would like to see a situation where they would be asked to choose between the US and other countries. If anything, the expectation is that there is room for complementarity between China and the US for them to actually advance a relationship. So this also has to do with, I think, increasing recognition on the part of African leaders, as well as the wider public, about exercising agency, that Africa is not just taking side either with this bloc or that bloc, that just like the US, African countries also would like to pursue their own interests, which sometimes coincides with that of the US, at other times coincides with other groups.